When you get alone with yourself, you feel safe within yourself. You are emotionally regulating the self. Your nervous system is at ease, it's at peace when you are with yourself because you have been consciously alone. And when you have that time alone and you spend time with yourself emotionally, you feel the feels. I feel the feeling. Vulnerably, whether I gotta scream it out, cry it out, yell it out, or even thug it out. But I talk it out. I walk it out. I run it out. I dance it out. I get it out of my system when I'm by myself. So when I'm with others, I'm joyful. I'm giddy. I'm happy. I'm witty. I'm funny. I'm loving light. I'm peace. Because when I'm with me, oh, it get real gritty up in there. It get real goony. Because we living in the Looney Tunes. All right? It's loony out there. And I get toony up in here. I tweak things. Because I refuse to let people trigger me. I tune up myself. You got to always check up on yourself. Check in with yourself. Like you visit the doctor, you need to mentally, emotionally check in with yourself. Just like you have to upkeep your car, you got to upkeep yourself. This is maintenance. You got to do an oil change for your car. You better do a oil change for your mental. You read up. As you read up, you read it up. You got to constantly read. You got to constantly evolve. And you become a scholar. You become a philosopher. You become a student of life because you're in a constant state of evolvement. You're in a constant state of learning. You're in a constant state of flow. And when you up to the sky and you look down and you see everybody still down on the flow, you can't connect with people emotionally because you're emotionally mature when you're with other people. And when you're emotionally mature with other people, people feel safe around you. People feel comfortable enough to trauma dump on you, to tell all their deepest, darkest secrets. Just tell on themselves, complain about themselves, shame themselves, feel guilty about themselves. And when you feel guilty about yourself, you don't feel right about your decisions that you've been the co-creator of making. Because when you are emotionally mature, you are alert, you are aware, you are present. You're not a crash out. You're not reactive. You are proactive. You are foreseeing the future, but also living in the present. That is an art. That is a skill. Mastering the presence by still being logical of what's to come, of what's ahead. You're allowing yourself to have delayed gratification on this journey. And having that delayed gratification, you know it's a day-by-day process. It's brick by brick you build the home. You build the empire. You build the school. You build the building of all the knowledge that you have been cultivating because you have been taking it one step at a time. Slow and steady wins the race. We're not rushing towards anything because this is longevity. This is purpose driven. This is God's body of work. People tend to regurgitate the Bible. because they have no original thought for themselves. When you spend time alone, you think for yourself, and you no longer just go off of what the Bible says. You actually go off of what your mind says, what your brain says, because then that is God speaking to you, alerting you, talking to you, trying to get through you. The Bible was written by men for men. It's time to rewrite the Bible for you in your own terms, in your own book. This is why I have self-love manual. This is why I have pure pussy pimpin'. This is why I keep writing. I keep learning. I keep speaking. I keep talking. I keep communicating. I keep evolving. I keep pouring into self, because when you're a philosopher, you can't relate to most of this society. The way no one even tries to think for themselves. That no one has an original thought process, an original mind of their own, an original script for themselves, because we're all living in our own movie. And you don't even know the story that you are writing every day, because you're not even conscious of what you're doing. Now you're having screenwriters write out what you are doing every single day, because you are playing a role in this society. You are a puppet of a character. You don't have no original thought as a character. That's why that movie with Jim Carrey, The Truman Show, was so immaculate about the bubble that we are in and we put ourselves in, because we want to play it safe. We want to play it small, because we are emotionally inadequate to handle the real world, to handle the reality of this life. This life is an emotional roller coaster. It's an emotional game. And when you are unstable to play it, you will be a crash out dummy for other people. They can push your buttons. They can trigger you, because you're taking everything personally when you should have kept it professionally. When you are a brand, when you are a business, you separate the two. It is professional over pleasure. Because when you keep it professional, you don't take anything personally. This is just a quick download that I have received, that I had to get this off my chest. I had to formulate this in sentences, because I have cracked the code once again. When you are emotionally inadequate, because you haven't developed the emotional intelligence on your own, you will be emotionally codependent onto others. You will always be the victim instead of the victor. You will always be needy and codependent. You will always be crazy. You will always be seeking validation. You will always be needing something, because you have never came within. You have never drawn within. You have never looked within, because you need someone emotionally. When no one can feel what you feel, go through this world emotionally alone. Yes, you can have a husband by your side, but honestly, husbands don't even have the wherewithal to understand your emotions, your hormones. They are selfish with their feelings and don't even regulate them. They just box it in. They compartmentalize their emotions by playing video games, by having sex, by working out, avoiding it, running from it, detaching from it. going from relationship to relationship, always running from themselves. And when you are running from yourselves, you're gonna, of course, run into each other. And you're gonna end up talking about, oh, we just fell in love. But you're not supposed to fall in love when you're already in self-love. You stand in it. You be in it. You already are operating from it. You are already drawing from it. You're already leading your life with it. It is all up on you. It is a glow. It is the light because you are already in love with yourself. You don't fall. Because when you fall, you just ignore the red flags. When people say they fall in love, they just mean they fall into bed with them. And now they are confusing love with lust. It was lust all along when you are just drawn off of physical. You have been avoiding the truth, which is emotionally. And now when you get so emotionally entangled with other people, you're going to take everything that they are doing as an attack on you, because you take everything personally now. Now you are the victim. Now you are blaming other people for your own self-harm, for your own self-betrayal, for your own self-destruction. You've been wearing a mask this whole time because you are not writing your story. You are going off of an unconscious script by society, and it's all it's all an illusion. It's not real. The only real that exists is the answers within. You've been too busy looking outwardly for the solution when the solution is already within you. When you are emotionally mature within your space, within your energy field, within your aura. So now you can handle the real world professionally. You keep that space because you have to protect your feelings, because nobody will understand them but you. Feel the feels, but remember, only you can feel your feelings. No one else can. They might have sympathy for you. They might have pity for you, but most people do not have empathy for you in order to feel your feelings, because that is your job in this body of yours. When you are safe within yourself, you give yourself grace because you are emotionally seen, you are heard, and you are loved because you are with you. And when you can feel safe with you, oh baby, you can get through this life. You can get through it. This is an emotional game. Play it accordingly.